Dave Gonzalez, major development tonight as claims of criminal activity are swirling around the Kern County Board of Supervisors.
It's been over a month of nonstop allegations about political corruption, and marijuana is at the center of it all. Eyewitness News reporter Kristen Powers tells us who is getting involved now. Kristen?
Yeah, Dave and Rochelle, this got the attention of the district attorney. Now the DA's office tells me they're doing their own investigation, looking into all allegations of criminal activity involving the Board of Supervisors. The controversy involves Mike Maggard and Leticia Perez. They've been the targets of dramatic bribery allegations, among others that seem to get more complex every day.
We're going to begin our morning with...
It's a growing conflict that centers around the Kern County Board of Supervisors, and it seems to have started with claims unleashed by Supervisor Mike Maggard on a radio talk show last month.
There's a bit of a scam, a fraud being foisted upon Kern County.
He accuses fellow supervisor Leticia Perez, her husband, and others involved in the marijuana industry of fraud and collusion to get him out of the office.
Why? Because I am the opposing vote to her agenda to have marijuana proliferate in Kern County.
After that, supervisor meetings were flooded with people bringing about new claims.
I'm here today to talk about the bribes that were made by certain marijuana groups to certain supervisors.
Cannabis advocate David Abbasi standing before the board last week, saying there are backroom deals going on in the city and county.
The preferential treatment for those that pay to play must stop.
Abbasi tells Eyewitness News he plans to take legal action, claiming his pot shops were closed illegally and accusing both Maggard and Perez of accepting bribes.
Over the past years, I have been gathering evidence, emails, documents, text messages, audio and video recordings. It proves that what we have here are two supervisors feuding over which of their marijuana groups is going to do business in Kern.
That prompted the board to ask the county council to look into these serious allegations. Tuesday, Mark Nations reported his findings.
Based on what I have reviewed to date, I have concluded that what is happening here is a concerted campaign to disseminate false and misleading information in an effort to garner publicity, sow confusion, create mistrust and disunity, undermine confidence in local government, and to intimidate public officials.
It needs to be investigated by somebody more than Mark Nations, because I don't think he has all the powers in order to investigate this thoroughly.
David Brust lives in Perez's district and is part of a group against pot shops.
We also believe the seriousness of allegations put forth in previous meetings of bribery, graft, conflict of interest, and criminal activity has put a dark cloud over the Board of Supervisors in this county.
He stood before the board on Tuesday, saying he's doing his own digging through public record requests.
This investigation is simply to find out whether or not what Mr. Maggard is saying is true and what other people in the community is saying is true.
His hopes?
I literally hope I find nothing.
But from a long list of claims that continue to pile up, Brust believes it's important a criminal investigation takes place.
If you're not being honest and you're not being transparent and you're trying to hide things, that's how these things start to evolve. It's like a volcano and everything starts building up.
We asked Maggard and Perez for comment but have not heard back. Both have declined the claims against them in the past. Now, Abbasi declined to show us proof of his allegations, saying it will play out in court when he takes legal action. The DA's office tells me they decided to start looking into the accusations last week and will update us with their findings. Reporting in studio, I'm Kristen Powers, Eyewitness News. Rochelle, back to you.